everyone, welcome back. Now today we're going to be sharing something that is simple, nourishing and my comfort food 5 days a week if I could, which is a simple dal lentil recipe, and stay tuned because we're going to have prawn fry with that. Now we got ourselves something different today. We got ourselves the 5 color beans, and this is the adzuki, we've got the pinto, the black bean, the white bean and the mung bean. So now soak that for about 2 hours, and then what you do is either you put it on your pressure cooker for about 2 whistles, or you go straight on the fire and you boil it with some salt until it is softened. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start this off with some coconut oil. In goes in our mustard seeds and some cumin. Let's wait for the good crackle to come. Add a few dried chilies and some curry leaves. And we'll give that a good mix. And now we're taking about 6 to 7 shallots. Now, what I like to do at this point is to put in some salt so that it starts cooking faster, and we can then see the translucent color of the onions and the sweetness comes out. See, the color of the onions have changed and it's already brown. We want to put in about half teaspoon of turmeric powder. And then we'll take in we'll just give it a good mix, a quick one. And at this point, we'll add some water. So now our lentil to beans, it's a mixed bean lentil combination that has been softened already. So we're going to add this now into our preparation. Now we're just going to add a little bit of water to loosen the texture a little bit. And we're going to then add our coconut paste and let that sit on the fire. And then it would thicken up nicely. And as you can see, the color is already changing. The last thing that we're going to do is to add some thick coconut milk to this, to just finish it off before we add our tempering. So next up, this is our prawn fry. So we've got about 200 grams of very small prawns. You can see our skillet is rather hot already, so we're going to add a generous amount of coconut oil as we're going to shallow fry our prawns. Now we're going to take a good portion of our prawns, and as the pan is already hot, as you can see, our prawns are almost fried already, and we're going to add a little bit more of shallots at this point just for that much of flavor. Now add some curry leaves to it, and what we're going to do is to add a little bit more of garlic. Yeah, just top that up with garlic. Let's just finish this sprigs of curry leaf, and we will lightly just toss that together and let that all come together before we add that into our bowl of goodness. You can see it's actually a very dry preparation. So we fried it. You could always adjust the oil, and then we added shallots and curry leaves and a little bit more of garlic, and as you can see, the amount of flavor and the smell that's coming through from these prawns. I wish you guys were here to smell it. Now, to always check on your seasoning, just a little bit more of salt and a little bit more of pepper. Okay, as you can see, this is the texture we want. It's prawn fry, it's dry, and now we're going to put back our 5-bean dal back on the fire and add this tempering into it. So the last thing we're going to do is to take our tempered prawns and to add that into this bowl of 5 lentil mixture. Now, as you can see, there's a whole lot of goodness that's going in, and it's going to give it an extra punch and flavor to it. Now, an important part of Indian cuisine is the tempering. Tempering with coconut oil, tempering with mustard seed, the spices to release its flavor, curry leaves, chili. So now we've added a different texture to it by adding prawn fry. Now that's going to give it an extra crunch. Of course, you can have this alone, or you could have this in it to give it its extra punch. There we have it, everyone. Our 5-color bean recipe together with our prawn tempered fry. Now, you could always do away with the prawn fry, but I promise you, it adds a punch of flavor to a simple, nourishing lentil dal recipe. So come on, everyone, give it a try and tell me how you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe and push the notification button. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you. Stay tuned. Bye.